Yeah, it's getting hot out there. It's going to be 90 degrees today. Welcome back to the Purple Pride Sports Show. Waiting for Ray Lewis to come on. We'll make connection with him as soon as he's online. Josh will bring him in for us. But Ray's going to come on and talk about Ray's Summer Days coming up on June 7th, 8th, and 9th. Baltimore area residents can expect an action-packed 3 days of bowling, paintball, and fitness and education. The 8th annual Walmart Ray's Summer Days being held from June 7th through the 9th. Ray Lewis Walmart Ray's Summer Days has established itself as a premier summertime fundraising event in the Baltimore area, providing healthy fitness-related funds for children and exciting events for adults, while raising money for the Ray Lewis Family Foundation to help disadvantaged youth and families in distress. Over $150,000 was raised last year at this event. And one of Ray's quotes says, "I count it as such a blessing that I can put together a fundraising event that raises awareness and funds to provide assistance to disadvantaged youth throughout Baltimore," said Ray Lewis, founder, namesake of the Ray Lewis Family Foundation. "I built my life and career in Baltimore, and it is important to me to give back to the city and the people that have been a big part of my success." Event participations will be joined by Ray Lewis, Baltimore Ravens player, Hall of Famers, and other athletes and Hollywood celebrities involved in this year Walmart's Ray's Summer Days. Participants can once again look forward to the annual bowling tournament, an evening with cocktail, party, and auction, along with youth fitness clinic and exclusive celebrity paintball tournament. Ray Lewis says, "Our foundation is grateful for all your support by local and national organizations like Walmart, Carnival Cruises, Under Armour, Peb's Paintball, and many more. Without corporate sponsors, the Council of the Ravens Roost 15, Purple Pride Sports Show, the community and commitment to helping these children would not be possible for the Ray Lewis Foundation." And welcome in your MVP of your Super Bowl, 13-time Pro Bowl, one and only, number 52, Ray Lewis.
What's going on, my man?
Hey, how are you, sir? Good morning.
Everything is good.
Good morning to you on this Memorial Day weekend.
Good morning to you.
Yep. Before we start off, let me always check in like I always do. How is the lovely lady, Miss Buffy, the children, and your family?
Man, Mama is doing real good, and the babies are getting older. I'm actually with my son now. We're trying to sign this basketball tournament at Disney, because he has a basketball tournament this morning that we're pulling into right now. So just taking the kids and, making sure they're doing the right things. Everything is awesome.
Great, Ray. Starting your 17th year in the NFL. We started this back in 1996, my friend, and it is phenomenal. Can you believe it's going into the 17th year?
You know what? Every year is always a new year, and you always hear, you always hear, can you believe the next year is coming up? And it's always a new opportunity. So absolutely, I can believe it. I've cherished every year. Like it's always this first year. So it's always a good thing, and it's always a good thing to come back. And I'm excited all over again.
Ray, we were so close last year. Phenomenal. I was standing right by that bench with you guys, and I know Billy, and he'll bounce back from it. But Ravens fans, we were so close, and I know we'll get back there again. Your thoughts going in here? You got a lot of young guys coming in, and Tommy Streeter, I know, is one of your favorite picks now coming out of the U with you.
Yeah, I think we did some good things in the draft, and Tommy's one of those humble kids, very, very humble kid. Mother is a pastor and all that good stuff. And, as soon as I heard that he was drafted to us, I just made the phone call, and we started working out real good. So it should be a lot of good stuff.
Right, Ray. Well, let's get on to the important stuff, which we both care about. We know it's my favorite time of the year. We get to see you. People don't realize how much you do off the field. We all know what you do on the field, and, that's why I started this show 3 years ago, because there's not enough evidence of showing how much you do give back and how much your foundation does do there. And I know you're a humble person where you don't need the highlights. You just like going out and helping. But, again, we're kicking off the Rays Summer Days, Walmart Rays Summer Days on June 7th, 8th, and 9th. Moved it up to a little later in June this year. And I know this is a passion of your heart. You've been doing this for a while. Can you believe it's the 8th annual Walmart Rays Summer Days?
Man, you know what? They come and go so fast. John.
You go straight.
Yeah, you know what? I tell you what. Every year you always sit there and you say, oh, man, it's a new year coming up. It's a new year coming up. And it gets better and better every year. And so many kids, so many people you impact, you know, while you're doing it. And then that's why I think what makes me keep coming back year after year after year after year, just to make it bigger, just to make it better, just to try to create different ways to make it fun and just have the community, you know, always together, you know, trying to make Baltimore a better place. So, you know, 8 years, man, and we just still rolling, and so much more exciting things are going to happen, you know, this upcoming Rays Summer Day. So I'm really excited about it.
Ray, and it's phenomenal. You know, when you started it, I knew it would grow and get this big, but here we are 8 years later, and I've been involved with you for a while now with this. But, you know, a little change this year. It looks like the fitness thing got moved to the elementary school because kudos to Patterson Park and Under Armour, and Under Armour's doing the youth fitness thing for you also. They're getting a brand-new park down there at Patterson Park. So.
You know what? First of all, let me congratulate Kevin Plank, you know, and Under Armour, man, just for all the things that, you know, he's really doing in the community of Baltimore. You know, me and him are really starting to partner with a couple of different things, and it's just really exciting, you know, when, like, we're both, I've been there now 16 years, and he's been there pretty much his whole life, and, you know, now we get to actually partner and do some things, and we both have the same motivation, which is, you know, put everything back in Baltimore, and I think that's a very exciting thing for me and him to be working together. So, you know, when I decided to move the camp to a different location, you know, it's all for the betterment of the kids. They're building a new park down there, and it's really going to be beautiful when it's finally done. So just a lot of good energy going on around Baltimore. If people don't know about it, I think they should really get in contact with it, because there's a lot of great things that we're trying to do in Baltimore.
Ray, it kicks off at the VIP party with Ruth Chris at the Havana Club. You know, and then it goes on to your bowling thing on Friday night, and then right into the youth fitness on Saturday. But the bowling tournament has become very, very beautiful throughout the whole thing. I mean, it's always packed. You got celebrities there, and you guys really get into the bowling. You know what? One of the reasons why I think it's getting so big, because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of us really bowl, like, a lot. So the competition is, like, very, very, very high, you know, when you come to the bowling alley. And I think that's what the thing, you know, people don't understand, like, why you guys do bowling? But they don't realize that we do that, you know, sometimes 2 and 3 times a week. We're bowling against each other. I mean, it's serious. You know, guys are bowling, you know, every bit of over 250, 260s has been winning it. So I think that's why the bowling tournament is just so popular, because so many guys do it on the off season so much. Yeah, I'm just glad you guys get so serious at the tournament, and you watch you guys throw the ball. I'm just glad nobody wears equipment, Ray, because I would be surprised if somebody would take somebody out. I tell you what, you know, there's so much love in the room. I think that's when, you know, competition is so great in the room that, you know, everybody has a way of, you know, really just competing against each other and not, you know, making it that competitive to where they would just, you know, take it to a whole nother level. And I think that's the beauty of it, because you bring so many different athletes from so many different teams, you know, that come in. You know, you got actors, you got whoever who comes through, and everybody just has a real good time. Because it's for a great cause, but the competition is always high.